For the first time in a decade, John Hazelwood is planning to exercise his right to vote. He sat down at a local voter registration center and quickly filled out the form.
For the last 10 years, I've been on the road working with the carnival unit, and it's not that easy to get away from the lots.
As a worker at a traveling carnival, Hazelwood represents a portion of the electorate that's often unable to vote in the United States, a group that also includes the homeless.
We see people who are just frustrated and they're hopeless and they feel that they don't matter. So we've spent a lot of time talking with them about the issues that really impact their lives.
Civil rights groups are launching voter registration drives around the country.
Early voting is going to start very soon.
They say in recent years, state laws have made it more difficult for voters to cast a ballot, especially for minorities and the homeless.
It is the most important election in the modern history of this country.
Yes, sir.
We've got civil rights on the line.
Yes, sir.
We've got human rights on the line.
Yes, sir.
31 states currently have laws in place that will require voters to show ID at the polls in November. Voting rights activists say state laws that require specific kinds of identification are disproportionately targeting minorities. They say these laws have been proven to be costly, ineffective, and unnecessary. Proponents of voter ID laws say they prevent fraud at the voting booth, but activists note these laws are also likely to lead to reduced voter turnout. In addition, a recent study found that nearly half of the nation's states have new voting measures that could stop some Latinos from heading to the polls in November. Some states are using inaccurate or outdated citizenship lists, and in some cases, recently naturalized citizens are purged from those lists.
What we do object to is very narrow requirements that place burdens on poor people, on the elderly, on people of color or ethnic groups that make it harder for them to vote.
For John Hazelwood, his decision to register to vote is driven by a simple motivation.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of trying to reestablish my ID and get employment.
And make his voice heard as a voter at the same time. Rafael Romo, CNN Atlanta.